I don't know, there's a feel in Virginia you just can't seem to get anywhere else.
So growing up in Virginia, I was always very lucky to have a healthy diet of live music.
The cool thing about Virginia is it's really accepting. People are just really friendly and interested in what you're playing, interested in what you're doing. They'll stop and listen.
There's such a great community of musicians and artists.
I love doing music in any way, shape, or form.
The place that we used to play, Furnace Mountain, is this beautiful place with these big cliffs and a creek running by, and the music seemed to fit the landscape really well.
Since I'm from Virginia, I do take an interest in the music of Virginia, and I think about my family is from Virginia way, way back.
I have a musical family, so I just always grew up hearing music, and my grandparents and parents are from Virginia, so I guess they would play a Virginia style of music.
We didn't have a party where there wasn't a bunch of musicians there, and I would always fall asleep listening to music, and I always loved that as a kid.
I definitely imprinted on things when I was young, like fiddlers conventions and stuff, and I romanticized what I saw. I saw old guys, seemed like they crawled right out of the mountain with long beards and stuff, sitting around with their legs crossed playing the fiddles from the hip.
There's also a common repertoire of bluegrass songs and traditional tunes that they may be played a little bit differently on the other side of the mountain, but it's close enough that you both know the song, so you can sit down and play it together even if you've never met before. The music kind of has a community built around it, so that's one of the best parts about this kind of music.
When I come a courting, I'll tell you what to wear. Old black suit, just about to tear. Old straw hat, more brim than crown. Pair of old socks with a hose year round. A pair of old socks with a hose year round.
Hi, I'm Rick Oliveras of the Oliveras Trio.
I'm Dave Brzonski, I play the bass.
I'm Jeff Cheers, I play rhythm guitar.
I was friends with Jeff, the rhythm guitar player. We jammed one night. I said, man, this guy's really good. I knew him casually, but anyway, I called him the next day and said, would you be interested in doing this new project that I'm doing? And you know, Jeff just is up for anything. He said, sure. We got Dave a little while later. I called him and just like that over the phone, he didn't know me from anybody, and he said, sure man, it sounds fun. Certainly being in Charlottesville, there's such a great community of musicians and artists and things. I think being in that environment definitely helps.
Charlottesville is a wonderful place because it's becoming exponentially more cosmopolitan over time, and so there's not only the opportunity to interact with and play with musicians that bring different songs and different styles of music with them and wonderful different ideas and concepts, but also there's growing audiences of people who appreciate different cultural music and can really get into music that might be more challenging.
When I was putting the album together, I was in New Orleans one last time, and the tune that's the title tune, I came up with it, and the title Adieu Bienville sort of refers to Bienville founded New Orleans, and it was just sort of saying goodbye to New Orleans.